And Mike Budenholzer rewarded his team with a day off in Orlando. They won it 124-87, so a lopsided victory for the Bucks coming in, a lopsided loss for the Timberwolves coming in. One of the final games before Edwards really went on the run that he has been on. And we talked a little bit about Bobby Portis and the fact that he comes into the game four straight double-double, pull down the rebound. Timberwolves were badly out-rebounded in the loss against Brooklyn yesterday. And the three by Drew Holiday makes it a 5-0 game. McDaniels from the elbow, and Jaden finally gets the Timberwolves on the scoreboard. Rotation player from Mike Budenholzer, but he's only started 3 games this season. He's playing in his 51st overall, though. And Khris Middleton on the attack finger rolls it in, and the Timberwolves are in a 7-2 hole.
Excuse for why you are not playing well in a basketball game. It rings hollow for me.
Rubio ahead to Edwards.
Magic Johnson and Larry Bird sat in a terminal at Boston and LAX.
Hey, you don't have to convince me. Off the glass and good for Holiday. I'm with you. Bryn Forbes comes up with the basketball for Milwaukee.
Milwaukee plays a fair amount of zone, and Middleton gets another hoop there.
This has not been textbook.
Yeah, I think you might want to get the ball in D'Angelo Russell's hand and let him go operate a little bit as Brook Lopez knocks that down.
Edwards with the ball in his hands. Gets an open look, and Ant able to connect that time. Forbes in the corner, and he's able to finish over Naz Reid. McDaniels, and there you go, Jaden McDaniels.
For this Bucks team, but Giannis is. I hope they don't discriminate against Giannis for having won 2 MVPs in a row, because to me he's very deserving again this year. I mean, vigor that you saw when he was in Atlanta playing with Al Horford. It was very frustrating.
Vanderbilt, a windmill shot there.
The power forwards on their team, Taj Gibson, and did a great job for the Knicks.
Okogie, Josh Okogie.
Going to be in a battle. Who are you going to go to war with? And so I want PJ Tucker on my side. Josh Okogie gets it to go in the next year or two. I would imagine if there are some vacancies this offseason, which there will be, Darvin Ham will get a good look as Khris Middleton knocks down another high quad jumper right there from outside the arc on the right side. You know why teams do it, don't you, Dave? You know why teams switch, don't you?
On defense, they switch because it's probably an easier concept, first of all.
Exactly.
Problem with switching, Jim, though, is it's great if you've got the right guys to switch and the right pieces. As Jeff Teague drills, and now the Bucks, again, starting to get a little bit of separation.
Just canned that jumper, too.
McLaughlin for Vanderbilt. Oh, I thought Vanderbilt was going to sling it for a second. Instead, he lays it up and in.
Khris Middleton's so good in post-up opportunities as well.
Nice two-man game with him and DiVincenzo right there to get him set up on his baseline pull-up. Okogie. Josh Okogie is feeling it, Jim.
That's very instinctive right there by Josh Okogie. That's not thinking about it. Level coach there and broadcaster for years. I texted Mark Boyle, who is actually from this Minnesota area, went to St. Louis Park High School, and driving around in your car, and you got to leave the house, you can't be home, and you want to flip on the radio as DiVincenzo knocks down that corner 3. There's a fear that that teams are gonna do that, but I hope they never do, because these radio broadcasters are so good.
Taken away. Edwards tried to follow the play, but it's a bucket there for Holiday.
As Naz Reid gets that loose ball and able to get it to Ant.
It was great hustle by Naz. Okogie.
Josh just letting it fly, baby.
Put him in the three-point contest, man. Russell and D'Lo. Jim, he had missed 9 consecutive shots going back to the end of yesterday's game.
So the little brush screen on Bryn Forbes didn't allow him to get out there right away.
Timberwolves are 9 of 16 from long range, but 5 of 15 in the paint. And the corner jumper by Connaughton gets it back to a 10-point lead. Connaughton didn't catch that clean, but recovered and able to get a bucket. 7th turnover of the game by the Wolves. Holiday able to get it back after some good defense initially by Reed. Connaughton free in the corner again, and he has been money out of that corner here this afternoon.
He's got 11 in the game.
Holiday, the bounce pass for Portis, the extra pass to Lopez, and Brook Lopez a chance for an and one. Nas Reed
down on the baseline.
Yep, Reed in the heart of the zone, unable to get it to go. Make the Timberwolves 6 of 18 now in the paint in this game. And Middleton the other way, cans a triple.
Surprising that Drew's only been an All-Star once in his career.
Yeah, and Jim, his All-Star appearance came in 2013 when he was with Philadelphia.
Trey played with my son at Northwestern, so I got to know Dell pretty well. And Dell would always talk about his nice dump off there by Edwards.
She's retired from USA Soccer for a few years now. Edwards gets into the paint, kisses it off the glass. Nice passing by Milwaukee. Lopez for the three. Rebound pulled down by DiVincenzo. Middleton out of the corner for the three, and that's the third of the game for Middleton.
Quick strike ability. Left wing, get to the deep corner. Portis was running. It was a jailbreak that time as Anthony Edwards knocks down that shot. Ant's coming alive here.
To feel bad for Milwaukee because, we complain about the lengthy homestands that we never get.
Yeah.
How about the fact that they had Russell back to Ant? He'll fire the deep three and connect on the deep three.
Look at Karl Anthony Towns' game log. I mean, he's one of the best players in this league for a reason, is that you don't just pencil in numbers for Cat. You can ink in 20, 10, and 5. Murray.
Yeah, and Jokic's stock is either going to rise and he's going to cement it, or it's going to fall, because if he can keep them winning at a high clip, then his stock is going to rise. Forbes.
Good slip out by Wancho that time.
Davis, nice extra effort, gets it to Wancho for the dunk.
Yeah, the Bucks got the deflection.
You inspired the Lynx with that message, I know, while you were an assistant coach.
It's so important as a player to really soak all this up.
Connaughton.
I think, if I'm being honest, I think LaMelo Ball deserves to be, if I'm being honest, which I think our credibility is all we really have to deal in.
Portis throws it out. Connaughton, he has just absolutely feasted this afternoon. Timberwolves get sloppy with it. Vanderbilt for Ant, and Edwards now up to 24. So how about this, Jim? The Bucks, they're going to sweep the season series, barring an absolutely historic comeback that I'm not thinking is likely to happen. The Bucks are going to sweep the season series against the Timberwolves. McDaniels in rhythm. No. Oh, Nas Reed skies and puts it down.
They dropped him out of the ceiling here at Target Center. I mean, how many times you get into a conversation, have you seen this show, and you say no to somebody, and they just scoff at you? How have you not seen that show?
Hernan Gomez drills a triple. So the Bucks get another bucket. They're going to keep the pressure on the 76ers and get
Jordan McLaughlin had a huge layup at the end of game situation.
Yes, he did, as the Timberwolves beat the Heat in Miami.
Rodion Krug, we saw him play with the Brooklyn Nets. I thought he was an excellent prospect. He was involved in the Harden trade as Jake Layman. You were correct.
So Milwaukee and Jim, they're going to actually.
War is good.
They're going to be right about, if not exceed, their accumulated a win streak in the series and tied it up all time. They have done it convincingly. Culver unable to get it to roll in, and that will do it.